there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Over the Hills and Far Away by Led Zeppelin. There are about 4 parts on the acoustic part. Here they are. And then there's alright, and then there's alright. And so if you like this video and others like it, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's get into this. Okay, first part of it is take your pointer finger. Actually, you pick on the open G, and then hammer on with your pointer finger to the 2nd fret of the G, and then pull off to the open G again. So it's. Then take your ring finger and pick down on the 4th fret of the D string. And then pick down on the open D of it. That's the whole lick right there. The first one at least. Okay, and then just do a G chord, which is your, if you don't know what it is, you put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A, your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the E. So it's alright, what I do is I go down, up, up. Actually, it's down, up, down. So it's kind of down, down, up, up, but it's kind of, you just gotta listen to it. You could just go like that. So, you could just do up, down, up, down. That's how it sounds though. Okay. Da, na, na, na. Alright, the next time you're going to go. Okay, so you're doing the same part from the beginning. You do the same. So the second part of that same riff is you do the same thing where you go hit the open G string, hammer on to the 2nd fret of the D string with your pointer finger, pull off with the open D again. Am I saying G? Yeah. It's the G. Hopefully I said G in the other one. So you pick the open G, take your pointer finger and hammer on the 2nd fret of the G, pull off, hammer on it, and then pull off back to the open G. And you end up picking down on the 4th fret of the D string again. But this time you're going to pick down on the open G again. Actually, I pick up on it. Yeah, I pick up on the open G this time. Then I pick down with my ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string, and then I pull off to the second, where my pointer finger's on the second fret of the G string. Then I pull off at the open G. And then I pick the open D. So it's... I'll pick down now. So it's... So... only time I pick up is on the open G back when I'm going back to it. Like right there. Pick up, everything else is picking down and hammer offs and pull offs. Alright? And then this time you're going to hit a D. Which is, if you don't know what a D is, put your pointer finger on the second fret of the G string, the G string. Put your ring finger on the third fret of the B and your middle finger on the second fret of the E string. So it's... Okay, so it does that the first two times. The third, so it goes, here's how it goes. See how it kind of rushes back into it? It just goes, but it jumps right back into the lick. So it might take you listening to the song to get that down, because some people will wait too long or do too early or whatever. But the way it goes is, you just gotta listen to it and play along with it once you get this down. So you repeat that again. Now this time, after the D, this time you go. And again, the timing, you gotta listen to the timing, but all you're doing there is open A. Then you're putting your middle finger on the second fret of the A. So I pick down on the open A, pick up on the second fret of the A and I'm using my ring finger, middle finger. Alright, then I pick down. So basically I put my pointer finger over the second fret of the A and the D. And I go and I pick up on the open A, pick down on the second fret of the A, pick down on the second fret of the D, and then pick up again, pick up on the second fret of the A. This is one of those things again where Jimmy Page does a back and forth kind of thing. Anyway, so down, up, down, open D. So I go open A, up on the second A of the fret, second fret of the A, D, down on the second fret of the D, up on the second fret of the A again, then down on the open D, let's say up. Yeah. And then down on the second fret of the D again. And then you can either pick up or down on the last open A. Open D, I meant open D. Actually, I pick down on the open A. Okay, open D, I meant open D. Alright, so it's... And you can make, figure out your own, picking pattern, but that's how I do it. if you have trouble with this part, just keep on doing that part over and again, over and over again. Because each lick is just a combination of a bunch of little licks. And so get each lick down, and then you can get the whole lick. Okay, so that sounds like this then. The timing's weird too. You get back to the D. This time you go, and then the next section, it goes. Yeah. So then it keeps on going. You get back and forth between G and D, G and D, and G. Then it goes into the next section. It does the same first part of the lick. You're gonna take your middle finger, put it on this third fret of the A, and your ring finger on the third fret of the B. Hit all the strings. Then you're gonna take your pointer finger, put it on the second fret of the A, and take your middle finger off the third fret of the A. Then you're gonna take your pointer finger, put it on the first fret of the A, and you're gonna put I use my pinky on the third fret of the B. You can either use your whatever you are already using, or you can use your pinky. I use my pinky for some reason, so I go. And then I slide that whole thing up where my pointer finger's on the third fret of the A, and my pinky's on the fifth fret of the B. Slides into it like that. It goes. And then it goes back to this part. Then it goes back to the same part. Then it goes back to the second part like you're going to do that again. So you do the first part of the second part the same way. So you go. That's the whole same first lick, and then you hit put your pointer or your middle finger on the third fret of the A, and your ring finger on the third fret of the B. But this time you're gonna go. You're gonna hit the G chord. I'm not gonna tell you the G again. Just listen to what I said earlier. It goes open A, hammer on second fret with your ring finger, middle finger. See how it does that, by the way? So that's open A, hammer on second fret of the A with your pointer finger or middle finger, whatever one you use. Then open D, and then second fret of the D with your either pointer finger or middle finger. What I do is I pick down on the open A, pick up on the second fret of the A. Actually I don't even hammer on. I pick it. So I go open, down on the open A, pick up on the second fret of the A. Pick down on the open D, pick up on the second fret of the D, pick down on the open D again. In other words, alternate picking. So it goes. Then it hits the D. I'm not going to tell you what that is again. Just look at it a little earlier. But on the D, when you're doing this, and this is cool because I saw another video that did it, they didn't put this part in. But what he does a D, then he removes his middle finger from the second fret of the E when he just right before, like he sums that up once before he goes back to the G. So he goes back to the G. Does that same little lick. And then the next part, he goes. So he takes that D shape, moves it up, put your basically your pointer finger on the 9th fret of the G, put your ring finger on the 10th fret of the B, and your middle finger on the 9th fret of the E. So that's a D. So you put it up way up there. So wait. And then slide it down to 2 frets to do this part. And so that second D that you move down is your pointer fingers on the 7th fret of the D string, your ring fingers on the 8th fret of the G string, and your middle fingers on the 7th fret of the high E. Alright, so it goes. So. So I'm going. When I hit the higher E, I go. I hit it 3 times with up strums. Pick down, up and down. If you want to do that. Yeah, so I go up, down, up, wait, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But I'm doing also this. So I'm actually doing alternate strumming, but I'm actually strumming it. I'm hitting the chords on the ups. Okay, and so that's the intro. And then the next part, he goes G, A, oh, I'm sorry, G, D, D, A. And then it's the electric guitar takes over. Now, there is a part of that, though. You can do that. The acoustic is doing pretty much the same thing for a lot of that. Like, he does, he'll go. So, G, D, D, A. And then he'll go. G, D, 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 A, 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 G, D, 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 A, D, 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 G, G, A, 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 D, 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 A, A. And then it goes back to this part. And this is when all the drums and everything else come in. And you're doing that while he's going do 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 do. He's going. Sorry, G, D, D, A, D, 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 G, A, 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 G, D, 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 G, A, A, A. Again, that's the higher D's, which I showed you earlier. And then G, D, D, A. And then he'll go, the next one he goes, G, G. E major, E. It's an E major. I don't know if it's an E major or E minor, honestly. Just do it at bar chord E. So it's. I think it might be a minor. I don't know though. Just do the bar chord. Hit the low E, and you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A. That way you can't go wrong. But it might, you know, if you can listen to it, you can decide whether it's major or minor. But that's the main chord. I think it's probably major. And it does it again. G, D, 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 A, E. and then he goes into a solo, and you basically don't even worry about the next part. And he does the rest of it's mainly just electric, and then it goes into those other parts again. So that is the lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this will help you. If you do enjoy these videos, and this video particularly, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day jamming with Led Zeppelin.